How many of you have different chargers to charge your different devices, but then you lose track of them all? Well, today, I think we got something that can solve that for good.
Well, Steve and I were online and we were searching through some cables, and we stumbled upon something that we think you guys would really like. And we know that we have been wanting something like this for a very long time.
These were the cables that we found, and they have detachable magnetic connectors on them that you can leave in your phone, which essentially turns even your micro USB ports into a reversible universal charger.
Well, I, for one, am curious to see how all these things work, so let's take them and open them up. What's in that box? Okay, so all we got in there is just a Ziploc bag, and you got the magnetic tips in here. Oh, look at that. That is the tip that gets held on. Whoa!
These are super strong, I guarantee.
Look at that.
Whoa! They're like rare earth magnets.
Let go.
Oh, that's got some pretty good range
Boop.
to it.
Boop. Boop. Watch this goes on no matter which way. Just snaps in there.
Look, it's got some distance to that. You can do that from a little bit far away. Well, let's see how strong it is on the phone. Okay, I got my iPhone here. Let's use my lightning connector tip. Alright, that plugs in. Can I unplug it? Oh! It's strong enough to take it out. Look, you can hold the whole phone.
Wow.
And if you want to disconnect it and leave the tip in there, you can just pull down on it and take it away. It's like a MagSafe connector.
Oh, hey. That actually works really good.
You don't even have to know exactly where the charger is. You could just take the cable, you could be drunk and in the middle of the night lazily try to connect your cable and it would just connect. Look, and you leave it in there and you don't even notice. You can just leave it right there. How's it with a case?
Oh yeah, try with your case.
So it's actually small enough that it can fit inside a case, but let's see if it can connect to the cable still. Almost. At least with this particular case. I'm sure if you have a case that can leave more room up in the top here, you could probably fit in. But even then, if you can just get the bottom part to connect, I'm sure it will charge. Let's try it out. Got this battery pack here. Oh!
How do you do
So
that?
these little prongs, so if you can see, those little prongs are slightly to one side over the other. So down here, you can get the bottom of the pins to connect if you make them on the bottom. And even though it's still a little bit off, it's like a little bit slanted there, you can still get it to charge. So even if your case doesn't necessarily have the room to keep that, you can still get it to charge most of the time. So what's great, it's got this green LED on here so that even if your phone isn't charging, you know the cable still has power. So that was lightning, so let's check out some micro USB.
Okay, so here we got a micro USB on my case. Oh yeah, look at that, even holds that up. Let's see if it pulls it out too. Ooh, it does not. It does not pull out the micro USB.
Oh.
Oh, there we go, it's charging.
Oh yeah, that won't pull out micro USB, at least in this case.
No.
But at least it makes micro USB reversible, which has been a huge complaint for me for years. You can still do the drunk plug it in.
I think these cables are great. Personally, I really would love to have one of these because I can have it in my car or at home and I don't have to switch cables in and out constantly. I can just keep the tips of my devices and I don't have to fumble around with different cables anymore. This is wonderful.
I want one. Can I keep this one?
I don't know if that's going to work out or not. Hello, Mother. I am being recorded right now because I'm doing my YouTube videos. What's up?
We'll send you the link.
That's what I'm doing all day. I'm feeling good, thank you.
Okay, sorry I bothered you. Goodbye, son.
Bye, Mother.
What?
I said bye, Mother.
Bye.
I think that even if you didn't have different connectors that you needed for different products, just charging it at night for just convenience sake, I would keep this on my phone as is.
I agree, and it's actually a really robust cable. I mean, it's nicely braided, pretty high quality, actually.
Yeah, I feel like it would actually last longer than those, standard cables that you get with your iPhone that break after 2 months. I think for $22.99, you can get 2 great cables for the price of, what one cable would usually cost. And you can just save yourself a lot of, trouble trying to plug in your cables. Even with a lightning cable that is already reversible, just the magnetic feature alone sells me. If you guys want to give this a shot for yourselves, the link is in the description for $22.99 on Amazon.
There you go.
Boom!
End it.